Welcome, welcome. Good afternoon, kings and queens, to Business Strategies and Tips with Lady L. It is Finish Strong Friday. I am your host, Lady L of Success Beyond Strategies LLC, building strategies that become successful actions, helping business owners and entrepreneurs take their vision, mission, and purpose, turning them into legal, successful, and profitable business entities. This show is brought to you by the Magnet Exchange Group, a book club, a social club of like-minded individuals with a powerful magnetic attraction that develops healthy relationships, positive personal development, and we share wisdom and experiences in building generational wealth development and wealth preservation. We have been doing a business empowerment days of the week series. That's DAYZ, sharing some golden nuggets to get you successfully and victoriously through your week. We have been talking about a power series. Let's see, let's do a summary. If you have not been tuning in this week, you need to go to my YouTube channel. That's Lady Verne, LadyVerne. And you need to like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and hit that bell so that you can get a daily feed of this encouragement to help you successfully go through your business week. We talked about the power found in purging on our Fresh Start Monday. We talked about the power found in courage on our Tackle It Tuesday. We talked about the power found in grace in our Work It Out Wednesday. We talked about the power found in mercy in our Thankful Thursday. So today we are going to talk about, on this Finish Strong Friday, the power of forgiveness. And I saved this for last in this series because that is a powerful, powerful tool. When you can operate in forgiveness, you cannot hold everything that everybody has ever done to you and expect to go forward in life, in business, in ministry, in anything. So let's get started. Forgiveness is a conscious, meaning you are sober in your mind. You made up your mind. You made a decision, a deliberate decision to release feelings of resentment, of vengeance, of anger, of bitterness, every evil thing that you can possibly run through your mind about someone who has done something to you. You have made a conscious, deliberate decision to release it. If you can't change the situation, fix it, or undo it, let it go. Regardless of whether they actually deserve your forgiveness or not, forgiveness is for you. It's to set you free from the bondage of another person holding anything over on you, whether it's a guilt trip, any type of manipulation, any type of control. Understand these are the characteristics of a Jezebel spirit. Jezebel was a powerful controller and manipulator. It wasn't about her red jewelry or her makeup or whatever. She was a beautiful woman. You can't take that from her. That's how God created her. It was her character. It was her conduct. It was her behavior that made her who she was. And if you are operating in any of those things, let it go. Let them go. Especially if there are people that have transitioned, they're not here. You definitely can't change it, fix it, or undo it. And stop using it as an excuse for not going forward in your person. We come from our parents, but we are not our parents. We have characteristics of our parents, but we are not our parents. We are whatever your name is. So you have an individualism that you need to understand, that you need to discover about yourself. Whatever attributes that came from your lineage that you do not like, you have the choice and the opportunity to change it. Change is good. It's good. Forgiveness has some components to it, and I just want to cover 3 of them today. Exoneration is the action of officially absolving someone from blame or vindication. In other words, you have let them go. You have let the situation go. You have let the circumstance go. And you have made up in your mind that you are going to conduct yourself differently and move forward. That's how you finish strong on this Friday. Forgiveness also has the component of forbearance. That is patient self-control, restraint, and tolerance of your person. The intentional action of abstaining from doing something that is negative or that would have a negative connotation. You may have some challenges with those that serve or labor among you in your business, ministry, or organization, and you've had some breakage, you've had something happen that requires a level of forgiveness, either on your part or the other person's part, or both of you. Because again, as I said on yesterday, there's 2 sides to every story, and then there's the truth. It's your side, their side, and what actually happened. Okay. And that truth gets revealed through mediation, through someone being observant from the outside looking in, and is impartial in their determination. In other words, they're not taking sides. They're standing for what's right, not who is right. Selah on that. If you follow that pattern in your business, in your ministry, in your organization, it's not about who's right. It's about what's right. What matches up or lines up with your policies and your procedures for your business? What lines up in the rules and regulations of your business? What lines up with the legalities of your business? That's what's right. And you assess who has come the closest to adhering to those policies, procedures, rules, and regulations and legalities. Because at the end of the day, as the business owner, as the CEO, COO, CFO, C whatever O, it falls on you. It weighs on your shoulders because at the end of the day, it's your name on everything. So these are things, these are what I call little foxes that try to spoil the vine of your business. You need to arrest them and make sure that you are putting out the right levels of exoneration, the right levels of forbearance. And then the last item is release, letting it go, making sure everybody can let go of the infraction, especially if it's going to cost them their ability to remain in your business. Because at the end of the day, it's about making sure you can stay open, that you can continue to serve your clients, your customers, and the community in which you reside. The pathway of forgiveness has many twists and turns. You have people that give what I call cheap forgiveness, meaning they just said it because they were asked to say it or told to say it. They didn't really mean it. Refusing to forgive, just flat out, I'm just not going to forgive. Now I'm going to tell you, there's power in forgiveness because it is for your deliverance. But if you choose to refuse to forgive, you're going to need some forgiveness from somebody, and you're not going to get it. Because again, you reap what you sow. You sow what you have reaped. And then you do have a pathway of forgiveness that leads to acceptance. Once everybody has calmed down, everybody has come out of their emotions and out of their feelings and properly placed them under their feet where they belong, and really be honest with themselves, open with themselves, truthful with themselves, they can come to terms, if they're a mature adult or if they're acting and behaving like an adult with a good character and good integrity and good honesty towards themselves, then they will eventually come to a settlement and acceptance that, yes, I'm owning up to this. Own up to your part, because again, the only person you can control is you. Own up to your part, but then govern yourself accordingly, because as I said the other day, We're not judges, but we are fruit inspectors. And when someone shows you the type of fruit that's on their tree, govern yourself accordingly. Then the ultimate pathway of forgiveness is genuine forgiveness. You have genuinely forgiven that person. You have genuinely came to an understanding and a clarity about the situation. You heard the whole matter. You heard all the sides and you made the proper assessments that you can go forward, and genuine forgiveness has been rendered one to another or just from you. Then you can go in peace and be okay. That other person has to work that out between them and their maker. But you need to make sure that you have done what you need to do to position yourself to go forward in your business and in your entities. True forgiveness acknowledges the hurt, considers how the hurt and pain affected you, accept that you cannot change anything about it. It's done. Determine whether or not you will forgive, and we've already just talked about the benefits of forgiving for you. Then consider the repair, especially if it's just in your household or relationships, even in your business relationships. If you have to work alongside of these people, then you have to make sure that you're doing your part to repair. Now, if they refuse to repair, again, govern yourself accordingly, but you do your part as an owner, as a management person or employee, whatever you need to do, and then learn from the experience. What did you get out of the circumstance of the situation that caused you to now move forward so that it's not a reoccurrence? Then the last steps of true forgiveness is to walk in true forgiveness. So now, why is forgiveness important in business? Forgiveness helps employees become aware of their mistakes and know their employer will help them conquer them and build skills to avoid making the same mistakes over and over. Others will be encouraged to move past their own mistakes. Because some people, we've all had this opportunity in our lives, and we beat up on ourselves and beat up on other people, because hurt people, but whole people make people whole. So make sure you're maintaining your wholeness as a business owner so that you are pouring that out on those that labor along with you. What is forgiveness in the workplace? Forgiveness can improve your workplace performance by freeing your mind and your emotions, that there's no constraints, that allows for a greater concentration and a greater focus on the task. Now, when you're angry about something, you ain't thinking about doing nothing the right way. And if you notice, everything you try to put your hand to do, it messes up even the more. That's because you're walking in unforgiveness, you're walking in bitterness, you're walking in anger. And extreme anger is wrath and malice, and it opens the door to envy, jealousy, all kinds of every evil work comes out of unforgiveness. But when you have forgiveness in your workplace, the minds are free, emotions are constrained, they're put in their proper place. There's a greater concentration, there's a focus on the tasks at hand, and you can end up with the finished product of a good product, a good service that you are providing to your clients and customers. Forgiveness can undeniably increase the quality of our work relationships and bind teams together in honest functioning together, an honest discourse where there's no divisions, there's no animosities, there's no going back and forth, there's no backbiting, there's no gossiping and all that kind of thing. And as a business owner, pay more attention. I know you're looking at the overall operations and flows of what's going on, but you can feel tension in your atmosphere. Address it. If you got to bring people to your office, and hey, nobody's going back to their desk until whatever this is straightened out. And if I find that find out legally how you can put a gossip policy in place. Think about that, because gossip brings all kind of dissension and division. And these are things that should not be laboring among you in your corporation, in your business entity, in your ministry, in your organization. Cut it off. Shut it down. Stop it. Operate in forgiveness, the conscious, deliberate decision to release feelings of resentment or vengeance, whether it's in your home, your business, your organizations, your ministry. Operate in the power found in forgiveness and have a finish strong Friday going into the weekend. You want your employees and those that labor among you to look forward to the weekend, even if they have to work. Yeah, I got to come in, but I got some plans, after the fact, and, just tightening up, making sure people going to show up, in a nice way. I really need you to come in, have an incentive because, yeah, the weather gets nice, or, people want to hang out a little bit longer. They may have partied a little bit more than they had anticipated on that Friday. They got to come in on a Saturday. Have some incentive and pull the covers. Hey, I know, especially when it's our young people, I know you probably want to hang out with y'all friends and everything, but I need y'all to come in. I need y'all bright and chipper. I'll have an incentive for you when you come in. Do something to keep a constant flow of people coming to work, people coming in to serve your clients and customers with joy, because they know they're coming into a positive, energized atmosphere that will bring positive production. Please leave a comment, and better yet, share with me your takeaways of today's show and any of the shows that you have viewed, because I want to make sure that this segment is helping your business development journey. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram channel, Success Beyond Strategies. That's Stradegz. My YouTube channel is Lady Vern, Ladyyberne. Thank you so much for joining me today. Remember, trust your journey. Adventure is calling. You should have answered by now. If you haven't, shake the dust off and answer, because you did not wake up today to be mediocre or to operate in mediocrity, because that's not who you are. So count your blessings and have a finished strong Friday. Bye-bye for now.